guys, please, as we finish up the class, please don't forget to do the student evaluations. The form and the instructions are there at the bottom of the portal for this week. You'll see clear instructions about where to click. I think it's required for you to complete that before you can see your final grades to the course. So really helpful. As you know, we're developing this CAPS program and working to make these classes better. So we've attempted to provide good interaction and feedback. I hope the class has been helpful. I'm really pleased with the syllabus for this course. I think we've exposed you to some good resources and thoughts related to student ministry. But any feedback you can give to help make the class stronger will be incredibly beneficial to the program as a whole and to me as an instructor as I try to help students think rightly about missions or evangelism or student ministry for this class. I am a local church pastor. I pastor right down the road in Cherrydale, so northern side of Greenville County, and really for me, teaching and instruction is just a means of shepherding. And the challenge with technological classes is I don't know you, and you don't really know me, at least most of you. And so it's a real downside. It's a real challenge to provide helpful guidance for folks that aren't interacting regularly. But I do want to conclude just by making myself available to you. If there's anything that I can do to help you think through life, your calling, where God may have you in the future, ministry questions. I think back on my own story, God saving me at 19 and really being on the church staff shortly thereafter. And were it not for influential men and women who were willing to sit down with me and talk to me about God's work in my life and how He might use me in the future, who knows where I would be. But God used those conversations, some with people I knew really deeply, some kind of one-off conversations with a professor in the hallway or a pastor that I just met for one time for coffee and asked some questions. And those things were really, really instrumental in shaping where God has sent me and how He's using me today. So if I can play that role for you in any way, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, either during the class or any time in the future. I'd be happy to grab a cup of coffee with you and interact around any of these subject matters that we've discussed, or just anything that's on your heart or mind. Do encourage you. If there's anything that I want to lean into you about, it's find a healthy church, be connected to pastors who love and care for you and can point you to Christ. Education is great. Ministry programs, degrees like this are awesome. But at the end of the day, God's made His commitment to the local church that He's at work building. It's the local church that you're going to invest in for the rest of your life, or you should invest in. It's pastors, local church pastors, that God has given the responsibility to disciple and invest in you. And so, by all means, don't see an education that's a means of usurping the role of the local church. Be under authority, be committed to the church, plug in consistently. Don't just show up and serve. Find ways to apply the thoughts that you're reading, the things that you're discussing with your classmates. Find ways to flesh those out in real life context. It's easy. I remember marriage and family classes when I was in seminary, reading discussions about divorce and remarriage and various counseling issues, and thinking, man, this is so clean cut. This is I know what I believe about this. And then you get in a local church context and you're actually leading real people and dealing with real life situations. And it's real quick. You're like, man, this is really, really hard. This isn't as clean cut as I thought it was going to be. It's very challenging. So getting in practice what you're thinking in theory is going to be critical to your success going forward. So find a church, plug in, do those things. And see what fruit God brings. It's been a joy to be with you this semester. Hopefully I'll see some of you in classes in the near future. Take care.